Old conflicts. Ugh. Senor, are you alright? Just streaming. That's why you shouldn't sleep on the sofa. Where's the old man? The Don went to the theater. Are you going to? Leon Tuzo does not answer, only sinking deeper into the sofa. Rosati, Giovanna. That's right. Selenia. Our original agreement was to ensure the balloons come out on top. But I've changed my mind. As long as you succeed, you don't owe us anything. At that point, you're free to go. This, I promise you, as the Fang of Zaru, Il Signor de Lupi. From the time she returned to the residence at sunset, to the break of dawn the next day. Listening to the falling rain, Texas wiped down her sword while reading the script that was handed to her. La Muerte de Texas. The story twists and turns, never straying far from what she's known. She has a faint premonition, but first, she needs to sharpen her sword. Today, it may have to be a bit swifter than usual. The sun's still getting in my eyes, even though it's raining. Prison food's not too bad. You should give it a try. You're right about that. I've even given him a few suggestions before. Now get in the car. Can I sit this one out? Just killing a single Colombian really deserves so much fanfare. The Don says Selena's gonna be there too. Oh? What's the plan? She'll pretend to be an actress, and once the performance starts, you'll improvise the rest. So what about my costume? What the Don meant was, you wait in the audience and play along. Oh, right. What an insensitive old jerk. So where's he gonna be? He's not trying to find a nice place to watch the show all by himself, is he? The Don has other business. He's got a meeting. A meeting? Yeah, with a car wash worker. Howdy, Sora. I just knew you'd be practicing in Miss Katarina's studio. I ain't gonna stop you, but don't you think you ought to head to the theater early to do some makeup and get ready and whatnot? Yeah, you have a point. Exia's already off to buy breakfast. We got just enough time to meet her. Okay. Say, didn't we say we'd meet up? Oh, we'd set up a big old welcome for Exia's sister? We did. But now, I'm not sure we'll have enough time for that. Croissant, watch your step. Huh? Whoa! Owie. Are you alright? I'm fine. Just tripped on a little something. Dang it. I knocked over that stack of books. Let me tidy him up. Huh? A picture dropped out of something. Picture? Wait. Huh? What's wrong? Looky here. It is a photograph from many years ago. Sora can barely make out the background that should be of the wide and bustling streets of Columbia past. In the center of the photograph stands a middle-aged man who wears a kind expression, but exudes an audacity not to be trifled with. On his left and right sides stands a Lupo girl and a feline girl. The girl on the left has beautiful blonde hair and sports a cheery expression, and even at a glance, one can immediately tell that she has a bubbly personality. The girl on the right has black hair, her face betraying no emotions, making it difficult for one to guess the contents of her heart. Look, this picture. Ain't that Texas as a kid? And standing there with her. That's Katerina? And look on the back here. Written on the back side of the photograph. Giovanna and Selenia. 1080. Giovanna. That gonna be Katerina's real name? Giovanna. Giovanna Rosati. How long has this car wash been open? 5 years. 5 years. Coincidentally, that's how long my guard Tusk Beast has been missing. If only I knew how he was doing these days. The city's a pretty big place. There's always a way to survive. It never made any sense to me before. I fed him plenty of meat. Gave him a nice den. Why wasn't he happy? Think he might have been vegetarian? Maybe. Maybe it never knew how bad meat actually was until it tried a full-course meal. It's better not to eat at all than to eat something bad. Oh? Your car is done. You're pretty good at your job. Practice makes perfect. You never fail to get it done just right. But damn Brown, nothing lasts forever. It's time for you to change your tastes. Now think about it. Think carefully. Once you've figured it out, you're always welcome to come back. Are you the backup bassist? Yes. Oh, is that your natural hair color? Yes. That's special. Usually you'd have to dye your hair to work as a bassist. I've heard, only those with family Texas blood have that eye and hair color. Now that I'm seeing you up close, your eyebrows look really similar to Salvador's. Are you his bastard or something? No. I have nothing to do with Texas. All sorts of coincidences out there, huh? Okay, take a seat over there. Your foundation's really good, so I should be able to get you squared away in no time. Theater box. Pardon me. Are you satisfied with your seating? Yes. I've got a fine view. Excellent, excellent. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call for me. Let's head down. You're not going to stay and watch? You know I've never been a fan of this sort of stuff. How about I grab you a nice drink? I'd like brandy, I know. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Everyone's still getting ready. Go ahead and take a seat. I'll do your makeup first. Okay. What's wrong? You don't look too well. Are you getting stage fright? No, I'm fine. Don't worry, Sora. You've been working so hard. Everyone's gonna love you for sure. I hope so. Oh, right. Did you know? What's wrong? Apparently, the bassist got sick and couldn't make it to the performance. Huh? What are you gonna do then? It's no big deal. The director was able to find a stand-in. She's getting her makeup done in another dressing room right now. A stand-in? Are you sure that's gonna work? Just trust the director's judgment, alright? Speaking of the director, he didn't come tonight? He just dropped by to give some direction before leaving again. I think he's meeting with a guest. Important people are always so busy, huh? But it's okay, Sora. You just need to play your part. That's all. Yes. Oh, if it isn't Judge Lavinia. I haven't seen you here for a while. Have you come to watch tonight's opera? No. I'm just passing by. That's too bad, but did you know we're putting on the highly anticipated La Morte di Texas? I'm sure you'd love it. Sorry. I'm not in the mood. That's alright then. I look forward to your next visit. Huh? Damn, Brown. What's he doing here? Did he really take my advice and come to the theater to unwind? But today's performance is... Wait a second. Oh, did you change your mind? That's right. One ticket, please. Theater box. Don Bernardo. Someone's here to see you. Oh? It's Rubio, Segretario di Sicurezza Alimentare. Let him in. Of course. Don Bernardo. You can just call me Director here. Yes. It's an honor to be here, Director. Take a seat, Signor Segretario. Let's enjoy the show first. Then we'll talk. Signori. Man, I clearly don't know the language. Thank you for being here tonight. You're about to see another spectacular performance brought to you by Compagnia del Alba. La Morte di Texas. Act 2, written by Signorina Caterina. Every Syracusan already knows the story of Salvatore. But how many truly know the details? Signora Caterina, who has a deep understanding of family Texas, provides us with her frank yet intricate perspective. Let us delve deeper into the life of Salvatore. Break a leg, Sora. Right. Time to go. Whew. Finally found him. Atta girl. Sora scored us seats with a great view. Great expectations for her all around. Excuse me, would you mind letting us through? A Sancta girl. An unusual sight in Syracuse. Eh? You're a Sancta too. I've been in Volsini for a while. It's first I've seen one of my people. Looks like it's one good thing after another today. Go right on by, child. What's wrong? That's weird. I don't sense any emotions from him. Is he an exiled Sancta? But he's unlike any of the other Sancta exiles I've seen. Well, whatever. By the way, am I the only one who thinks this is too much? Who thinks way too much this crowd looks like mobsters? I hear tell the head of the Rosati family is here tonight. Hey, isn't that what you were just talking about? Yep, but let's just enjoy the show for now. Oh man, I'm not singing this. I'll read it for y'all, but I ain't singing, man. In an era when chaos and opportunity came hand in hand, some were swallowed by the tides of time, but others found in it their promised land. Violence and wealth, power and order. Onto Colombian soil steps a Syracusan, bringing with him only scars, hardship and ambition. And thus began our tale, ladies and gentlemen. Come and bear witness to whom this era truly belongs. That voice. I see how it is. You're here to bring her back, aren't you? Do you really think that's gonna happen? Who the hell are you? Signora? Signori? Let the show begin. It really is you, Selenia. Huh? Texas? Uh-huh. For a brief moment, Texas shifts her eyes to one of the boxes. She knows Bernardo is sitting there, gazing down upon everything. She feels it in her heart. Whether coincidence or some form of necessity, in this moment, Sora is both a threat and a safe haven. Everything depends on her. The movement in the auditorium and the faint sounds in the distance all prelude the start of the assassination. She gestures to Sora for her to stay silent, then proceeds to pluck the strings in her hands. A most wonderful performance has begun. Back up. This one's tricky. Don't fight her head on. Cover the aisles and the stairs leading up to the Donna's box. Rosati's soldiers are pretty capable after all, huh? Looks like trying to brute force my way through isn't a realistic option. Silly Texas. It's pretty obvious she's got a recorder in that base. Sounds convincing, though, the way she's plucking those strings. There it is. If I can't break to the front, I'll just have to make a path. Don't panic. Stand your ground. Gah. Aren't you afraid to die? How are the others doing? The aisles and stairs leading to Giovanna's box are all guarded. They were ready for this. Leave it to the Rosatis. But we've never been ones to underestimate Giovanna. Throw more soldiers at them. We're not letting Giovanna out today. You might not have underestimated Giovanna, but don't you think you underestimated me? What? You're a warlock. Had I known the show today would have been so exciting, I wouldn't have gone to buy a drink for the Donna. If Signora Giovanna appreciates a fine wine, I happen to have a selection with me. No thanks. The Donna enjoys many things about Syracuse, but the wine isn't one. Syracusan wines are too weak. Same as you people swinging your weapons. Doesn't make for a good time. Maybe you just haven't tried the best Syracuse has to offer. So isn't this a great opportunity? Do you know how long I've been waiting for this? Polones and Saluzos. Let's find out what Syracuse's finest wine really tastes like. Trying to get up this way? Stop her! Who said I was going up? What? Explosives? Get out of there! Whoa, the seats over yonder just collapsed. Is that Lapland? Look over there. Ugh. Is it another family's gang war? Can't have nothing nice, damn. Move. She had weapons in her instrument? Texas. Texas says nothing. She only shoots her a glance, parting her lips for a second before rushing up the stairs. Sora reads those lips. She said, "Wait for me." Run! Run for it! What you think we ought to do, Exia? Sora's in danger. But... someone save me! Get down! Whoa, you're pretty tough for an old guy. Though I look that old to you. Well, I guess I wouldn't go that far. Looks like today's performance is not La Morte di Texas, but rather La Morte di Rosari. Find somewhere to hide, children. That sounds nice, but our friend is still up there on the stage. It's a god-dang hurricane all around the thing. We can't just go hopping onto that. Let's go backstage then. Okay. Come on, out of my way. Huh? Go, brave children. Thanks, old man. I'll buy you a slice later. Thank you kindly. Kids these days are so full of pep. What's your plan now, Giovanna? Donna, Giovanna, we've got everything locked down. Let's get you out while we still can. Why? It's a rare opportunity to watch a wonderful show from a fantastic seat. I'm going to have to savor this. Sora, you really are her true friend, aren't you? Now, how are you going to get up here, Selenia? Even if you find the shortcut, getting to me won't be easy. But if I were to run away right now, do you think the Ballones and Saluzos would just give up and call it quits? This is a war now, my dear. The Ballones and Saluzos have decided to signoras Sicilia's ban on violence and started a gang war. I don't know if that's proper English, but maybe I'm wrong. Spread the word. There's only one thing we can do now. Fight to the end. Of course. Ugh. Looks like fine Siracusan wine was nothing special after all. I wouldn't gloat just yet. Colombian scum. What? Yes, I know. You Syracusans think the Colombian families are just rowdy upstarts who haven't paid our dues. Yeah, there are a whole lot of incompetent idiots over in Colombia. But what about you? Can you even sniff out the scent of blood under your so-called guns in order? You've never looked down on Syracusa. But from what I've seen today, you don't even deserve my attention. Well, we've got a situation at the theater. Someone blew the seats and Selenia's headed straight for the third floor. You've got 5 seconds for your last words. Last words? What's there to say? You really gonna do it? Then tell Leon Tuzo that I'm sorry. Sure. What? Leon? You... I'll handle this my way, Dimitri. Signor Leon Tuzo. Here I thought we could get along. You just lost your last chance for that. Well, well, well. Turns out the heir to the great family just uses charisma after all. You've made a fool of me. And still, you tell me I had the chance to make things right. What's done is done. I'll make you a bet, Wallach. You're a betting man. Senor Leon, mio amico. We're not in a dining hall or one of our offices. We're in a war. And only one of us walking out of this alive. Trust me, you'll love this one. Ugh. These Rosaris are a pain in the ass. Your Honor? We never heard you were joining us on this one. And anyway, this ain't something you can just walk into. I'm not here to stop you. I'm not interested. I'm looking for someone. Who? We got one hell of a mess here. Not gonna be easy to find anyone. All I need from you is to stay out of my way. But even if I die here, that's none of Family Balloon's business. Suit yourself then. There you are. Hold it. I work here. Uh-huh. We've got to get rid of auto workers. What is he doing here? Look out, Dan. Blood spatters, and a few drops splash across Lavinia's face. Signorina Lavinia. What are you doing here? The path opened up by Lapland is doing its job. Only a short distance separates her from her old friend. She lets out a soft sigh. Chaos swirls all around her. She knows what to do. I knew you'd come, Selenia. What a look in your eyes there. It's like I'm the prey. Let's see what the last Texas can do. Senor, Director, is this chaos part of the show? Chaos? In my opinion, Secretario Rubio, everything is in perfect order. What comes next will be even better. I see. You lead one of the most prestigious troops in Volsini, and you've put on a play unlike any other. Will you have an intermission coming up, though? You may tell me what it is you want from me. What I want, it isn't very complicated. With Carasi's death, the seat of Ministro de Lavori Publici is now vacant. You must be thinking about who the most suitable candidate is. I take it you've decided you're that candidate. I don't think there's anyone else better suited than me. There's still mercy in you. At a time like this. The Saluzzo psycho isn't gonna finish me off. I'm not interested in a pointless fight with some punk who has never taken it seriously to begin with. What are you waiting for? What do you want? I made a bet with someone, and I hope I lose. Wellock looks in the direction Texas went. No one can stop her from assassinating Giovanna. Except Giovanna herself. There's nobody else in the empty room. Texas immediately realizes what's happening. But it's too late. A knife is already up against her neck. Since I came to Syracuse, I've been thinking of all the different ways someone might try to kill me. But I never once thought it might be you. And I never imagined you'd let your guard down at a time like this. Did you really think that when I saw you, I'd give you a big hug and cry thank goodness, Selina. You're still alive. And then we'd sit down and share a drink and catch up on everything that's happened over the last few years. I'm here to kill you. Great. With that word, Giovanna drops the knife in her hand. She wears a radiant smile on her face, her expression full of longing, as if the murderous intent from a moment ago was but a light-hearted joke. Long time no see, Selina. Long time no see, Giovanna.